What's up, brothers? International Passport here for yet another classic video. Hope you're all doing well. Before you watch this video any further, brothers, please hit the like button. Your likes would be greatly appreciated. It would help YouTube push out my channel and this video through its algorithm to other brothers who need this intel. And of course, please comment on this video once you finish watching this video. And of course, please support what I do and the channel through my Cash App. My Cash App is within the description box below. There's a link to it. Or you can simply type in # international 2015 to find me and of course donate to the channel. Shout out to my old subscribers and shout out to my new subscribers. In this video, brothers, I want to talk about Portugal. Brothers know that I've been to Portugal already, but luckily a subscriber of mine went to Portugal recently and he gave me a lot of game and a lot of intel for him, to share with you brothers. I went to Portugal last year and although I had a great time, I didn't really experience it in its full glory. It was during the whole lockdown, so nightclubs, night bars were closed, clubs were closed, bars were closed, a lot of events were closed. So I had to try and make the most out of my trip to Portugal last year. But luckily now this year, things are opening up slightly for American brothers. And an American brother actually recently went out there and I spoke to him over IG and he gave me classic intel regarding Portugal. Brothers, I will say this right now. Portuguese women are completely checking heavy for brothers. It simply validates what I said last year. But this time, I'm going a little bit more in depth about the brothers' experience in Portugal, and hopefully brothers can get out there and meet dime Portuguese women that are checking heavy for brothers. So, without any further ado, how did the women in Portugal treat the brother over there in Portugal? The brother told me that Portuguese women treat brothers very, very well. Specifically him as a brother, he told me that they were very nice, charismatic and genuine, and of course feminine, completely opposite from what you see in the horrible West amongst Western modern women. In Portugal, the women are feminine and they adore and love brothers, right? The brother told me that he touched down in Portugal and he met a lady who invited him, right, to dinner. Within his first week in Portugal, the brother met a lady who worked at a university. She wanted to know more about him and who he was traveling with, took him out to dinner, and that was it. Brothers, where will you experience that in the West? You would not experience that in the West in any shape or form. But out there, when you get your passports, it's a whole different ball game, brothers. Women out there are taking you to lunch, right? Women out there are buying you drinks like they did to me in Germany. It's crazy, brothers. They are feminine, checking for brothers, and very tender. And of course, they are submissive. The brother told me that they know their duties as a wife. The brother said to me, he was at a beach and he saw two brothers with gorgeous looking Portuguese women. He even said one of the brothers had a wife that looked like Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. Have you brothers seen Cristiano Ronaldo's wife? She is good looking. Out there in Portugal, brothers are dating dimes only. Strictly dimes, right? Now, where do you find these kind of women? I asked a brother, name me cities in Portugal where brothers should go to meet these dime women that are checking for brothers. The brother recommended 4 cities, but the first 3 are the first 3 that you should go to, right? The first one is Aveiro, Barra, Porto, and Lisbon. But the first 3 are where you will get the most play in Portugal. I went to Lisbon last year. I had a great time. But if you actually watch my video in full, I tell brothers that the chick that I dealt with in Portugal, she was from Porto, right? She was from Porto. And the brother told me that when he was in Porto, the chicks out there are checking heavy for brothers. The brother even told me that he met a bunch of Portuguese men and they told him that Porto is where it's at. So it seems to me that Porto is a city that brothers should go to get dime Portuguese woman. Brothers, this is classic intel right here. One more time, brothers. Aveiro, Barra, and Porto and Lisbon, but Porto being number one. That is where you go to get the dime Portuguese woman that are checking for brothers. Now, what type of brothers are they checking for? We know the image of brothers worldwide is iffy. It's here and there. It's the rap thug, or it might be the educated black brother. So what type of woman what type of men, do Portugal women like? The brother told me that if you're a hood brother, if you wear baggy pants, sag jeans, Jordans, and snapbacks, they're not checking for you, brothers. They are not checking for you, brothers. However, they love classy brothers. If you're a black man that wears a suit, wears casual wearing, jeans, t-shirts, with some nice shoes, khaki shorts and a polo t-shirt, they will be all over you. They sense you're a high value man, you got swag, you're not a stereotypical brother, they will be coming after you, brother. Right? The brother even told me that there were a bunch of French and Brazilian girls who live in Portugal and study there, and they are checking heavy for brothers. He saw brothers with Portuguese girls, French chicks, brothers. It's a whole different world out there in Portugal, in particular Porto. Let me emphasize that again one more time, brothers. Please don't go out there looking like a goddamn fool. Leave the whole hip-hop attire back in America. Come to Portugal dressed like an educated brother. Okay, brothers? Now, I asked a brother, are Portuguese women good looking? The brother told me that they are absolutely stunning girls in Portugal that are checking heavy for brothers, especially the ones with golden skin, because they get tanned by the sun. So you will come across chicks that have this tanned skin. They have long black hair, long brown hair, great bodies. They dress conservatively. They don't dress like Western women and all that nonsense. They are checking heavy for brothers, right? They're good looking, they're thick, curvy, slim thick. Whatever type of woman you like, brothers, you will find in Portugal. So if you like tanned women, Portugal is the country for you, brothers. Like I said, brothers, you will not only meet Portuguese women that are checking for brothers in Portugal, in particular Porto, Aveiro, Barra, and Lisbon. You will also find French and Brazilian girls there too. These French and Brazilian women are checking heavy for brothers. They're submissive, they're feminine, they're tender, they're very fun, outgoing, something that brothers need in their lives, something that's missing amongst Western women, which is why you need to get your passport, brothers. Now, it's also important to mention this, brothers. Portuguese women are not the type of women that you can pump and dump like Western women. These women out here are not looking to throw their box around. They're not looking for short-term flings. They're looking for relationships. They take dating very seriously. So if you're a brother who's educated, making great money in America or in the UK, and you want a long-term chick, or a wife, Portugal is where it's at. The women there take dating very seriously, and they want long-term relationships that could eventually lead to marriage, right? So brothers need to be very confident in their approach and open to their culture and tradition. How should you meet these women? The brother said you can meet these women in the beach, walking around. You can cold approach them, introduce who you are. Online dating is also popular there in Porto and the other cities in Portugal. Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble being the three main apps you can use. I'm a huge fan of Hinge. So brothers, when you touch down in Portugal, set up your Hinge account, state that you are from America, and a woman there will be flocking towards you. These women out here in Portugal, they're feminine, they're submissive, they want brothers, but they're not looking for short-term flings, all right? So brothers who have that mindset to travel to a different country such as Portugal to smash and dash, please, brothers, don't do that. Leave that nonsense in the West. The brother also told me that Portuguese women are very marriage material, right? He said to me that they are very accommodating. They will treat you very well if they've just met you. They are very nice, kind, and hospitable. They are passionate and emotional women, and they love having fun, right? They have a great energy and vibe to them, unlike Western women, right? The brother said that he was in the beach. He saw women on the beach hugging, kissing, cuddling, and appreciating men. There was no hatred against men or towards men. It was all love towards men by these feminine, gorgeous Portuguese women. They were out here holding hands with their boyfriends on the streets. You know, they were very affectionate towards their man. Something that's missing in the West, particularly in America and the UK. The brother even told me that he saw an African American brother, right? An American brother, okay, in the beach holding hands with his beautiful dime wife. Brothers, it's a different world out there when you have your passport. Get your passports. Once again, brothers, the best places to meet these beautiful women in Portugal are the beach. A very popular beach is beach of Barra in the city of Barra. You know, the brother said that it has great restaurants and bars with open chairs that people can have great food and speak to a normal, good-looking Portuguese woman. She won't blow you off. She won't be arrogant towards you. She will be open to your approach, you know. They have a great vibe out there in Portugal, and it confirms my video that I did last year. You know, they're checking for brothers. It's very clear that Portuguese women are checking for brothers. So in Aveiro, the brother said hang out near the canal. It kind of looks like Venice Canal. You will see a lot of college women walking around, taking pictures, doing shopping. So it's a great environment for you brothers to approach these college women, you know, who are young, who are feminine, who are fit, who are in the prime of their lives. Brothers want that, okay? For Lisbon, you want to make sure you hang out near historical monuments and local authentic cafes. A lot of women love their coffees, so you can sit near them, give eye contact, approach, make it very clear that you're interested in them. Brothers, the game is out there for you to take. You know, brothers, they want you brothers out there. For Porto, the brother said hang out near the Douro River because that's where the bars and festivals take place for the locals and tourist people. So, brothers, this here is classic intel. You need to get your passport, brothers. Get your passport, brothers, because I asked a brother, right, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank Portuguese women in terms of femininity? The brother said 8 out of 10, which is very high in the world that we live in nowadays in the 21st century. American women have a 0.5 out of 10 scale in terms of femininity, and Portuguese women have 8 out of 10. That's a big difference there, right there, brothers. So, brothers, another classic video of a brother out there confirming my intel that I dropped last year. Portugal is a hotspot for brothers. It may very well look like in the future. So get out there, get your passport, leave behind the nonsense in America, come correct in Portugal, particularly in those 4 cities that I mentioned, right? Be the educated suit-wearing brother, and please don't dress like the hip-hop brother. They don't want that. Let's make a good name for ourselves in Portugal, because right now, from what the brother told me and from my experience last year, they're checking heavy for brothers in Portugal. So brothers, that is the end of this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like, comment, cash app me to support the channel and my movement. And brothers, I will see you on my next video for another classic video or live stream. Peace out, brothers. International passport. Peace out.